Welcome to Bedtime Stories. Get ready to join our clever little rabbit on a magical forest adventure. One bright morning, a curious little rabbit named Rafi found something amazing in the garden, a giant glowing carrot. He tugged and tugged, until the carrot popped out, revealing a hidden scroll inside. Inside was an old map. A treasure map. Rafi's eyes sparkled with excitement. With a snack, a compass, and the map, Rafi was ready for his grand adventure. He waved goodbye to his garden and hopped into the magical forest, where new wonders awaited. Ahead lay the Whispering Woods, the first step on his treasure hunt. Rafi took a deep breath and stepped forward. As Rafi entered the Whispering Woods, the trees began to glow and whisper gentle secrets through the leaves. "Follow the light, brave heart," the wind whispered. Rafi listened closely to every magical sound. Suddenly, glowing fireflies formed an arrow in the air. Rafi smiled. His first clue had appeared. With quiet steps and a brave heart, Rafi followed the glowing trail through whispering trees. In a quiet clearing, the wind formed a spiral of light, pointing to a hidden path on Rafi's map. Rafi took a deep breath and stepped into the glowing tunnel. The next chapter of his quest had begun. As Rafi entered a sunlit glade, he spotted a friendly fox with gleaming green eyes sitting gracefully on a rock. The fox smiled and handed Rafi a glowing blue feather. "You'll need this to cross the Echo Bridge," he said. Rafi thanked the fox with a polite bow and carefully tucked the feather into his backpack. The fox pointed toward the misty path. "Follow the singing trees. They will guide you to the bridge." Waving goodbye, Rafi hopped onto the glowing path, the feather glowing softly in his backpack. As night fell, the trail lit up with glowing mushrooms. A gentle melody played through the air, leading Rafi onward. At dawn, Rafi arrived at the Echo Bridge, a stone path over a river that shimmered and sang with every step. He held up the blue feather and it glowed brightly, illuminating the path ahead. As he stepped forward, each stone played a note, creating a magical tune across the river. The mist cleared, showing glowing footprints. Someone had crossed here before. Halfway across, Rafi looked down and saw his reflection. It winked at him. He reached the other side as sunlight broke through. Flowers bloomed around him. Rafi had crossed safely. High in the oak tree, a wise old owl named Arello watched Rafi with knowing eyes. With a graceful glide, Arello descended, carrying an old scroll with him. Rafi unrolled the scroll. Symbols shimmered and a glowing path lit up before him. Arello pointed his wing toward the trees. "Your next clue awaits in the glimmering glade," he hooted. Rafi bowed with gratitude. "Thank you, wise Arello," he whispered. With the scroll in hand, Rafi continued his journey, his heart filled with wonder. Rafi arrived at the glimmering glade, where golden light danced on every petal and leaf. As he stepped further in, magical flowers bloomed, releasing glowing fireflies into the air. In the center, he saw a circle of mushrooms. They began to glow, forming a path. Rafi stepped into the glowing circle. Something magical was about to happen. Sparkles surrounded him, lifting him gently into the air. His eyes sparkled with amazement. He landed softly, and the mushroom path formed a glowing arrow pointing north. The next clue awaited. Following the glowing arrow, Rafi found himself at a mysterious pond surrounded by whispering reeds. The lily pads began to move, forming strange symbols on the water's surface. Rafi matched the scroll symbols with those on the pond. Glowing lines formed a riddle. As he whispered the answer, a hidden bridge slowly rose from beneath the calm water. He crossed carefully, guided by the glow of fireflies dancing above the bridge. On the other side, a carved stone pointed toward the Whispering Woods. The adventure continued. Rafi stepped into the Whispering Woods, where every tree seemed to hum with secrets. Glowing symbols lit up on the bark of ancient trees as he passed. In a clearing, a wise old owl appeared, watching Rafi with knowing eyes. "To go further," said the owl, "you must answer the forest's riddle." Rafi closed his eyes, remembered his friends, and whispered the answer. The trees gently parted, revealing a hidden path. The journey was far from over. Rafi found a glowing cave hidden beneath hanging vines. It sparkled like a sky full of stars. The crystals lit the path as Rafi ventured deeper, each step echoing with wonder. One crystal held the final clue, a symbol just like the one on the carrot map. When Rafi touched it, the crystal glowed and revealed a door carved from light. A golden key floated gently from above, as if waiting just for him. With the key in hand, Rafi stepped toward the final gate, ready for whatever lay beyond. The glowing door opened to reveal a forest vault filled with light and wonder. Inside there was treasure. Not gold, but the kind that brings friends together. Books, games, and joy. Soon all his friends arrived. The owl, the squirrel, the deer, and even Zuzu the raccoon. They shared a magical meal, laughing and dancing under the sparkling forest light. Rafi smiled and placed the map in a memory box, a reminder of the journey and the friends he made. And so, the journey ended not with a treasure, but with friendship that sparkled forever. Thanks for joining our adventure. See you again for more bedtime stories. Don't forget to subscribe.